And now, coming to you from beautiful Globeville, Michigan, filmed in front of a live studio person.
Yeah!
Shut up. This is the Small Streamer of the Year Awards! Yep, that's right. We are back for the second annual Small Streamer of the Year Awards. TM. And that means that we are bringing back the TV from last year. That, you know, the one that I bought with all my money. What the? Hold on, y'all. I have to get my duct tape and wire cutters. Alright, it's perfect. Let's begin with how we did last year, with the rules. Rule number 1. I shall not be a biased judge. Knowing me / being friends with me will not mean that you will 100% get into these awards, let alone win them. Rule number 2. I must get permission from these streamers, so that means that I must ask for you to be in the awards with proven consent. Rule number 3, don't assume that you're going to get into the awards unless I ask you. This is not a terminal offense, but it makes you look less like a jerk. The real rule number 3, if these guys don't win, they are allowed to be featured in the next year's awards, so don't feel too bad. Rule number 4, please do not send hate to me or anyone else if your favorite streamer didn't win or get into the awards. Rule number 5, the streamers must have 500 subscribers or under. Yes, I know, I heard what you said. Oh, it should be under 700. Oh, it should be 100 or over. Oh, it's so arbitrary and unfair. Yes, I know what you said, but these are my rules and I'm sticking to them.
Rule number 6, these awards are sort of my idea, so please don't steal it. Treat it like an OC. Original character, do not steal.
Alright, now let's get ready to rumble! With the tussle with no muscle, the Small Streamer of the Year Awards with Kakmajam. IQ 100. Subscribers 355. Videos published 338. Meals Kitten IQ 2. Subscribers 330. Videos published 440. And finally, Chris and Seth with a combined IQ of 97, subscribers 91, and videos published 396. Let's begin with the first category, viewer attention. Oh boy, this wasn't easy to decide last year, and it's still not easy to decide this year. Originally, I was going to do a test, I was going to type in the chat and then use a stopwatch to see how long it took each streamer to see it and then read it, and then the one with the least amount of time would get the point. But after further thought, I realized that might be unfair, because what if one of the streamers is doing something that needs more concentration compared to the other streamer? So this one is once again a wash / pity point for everyone. Second category, how fun are they to watch? Well, I really want to give everyone a point here too, but we gotta be fair. It can't just be tied the whole time. I went back on some of the streams and I remembered the most, and I went through some of my chats to see how many times I had a funny moment. Alright, for MK's animation stream, I counted 32. For IFCKP, I counted 28, and for Kakmajam, I counted 23. So MK wins this one. Third category, most kid-friendly. Oh, kid-friendly point, yeah. Looks like nobody's winning this point again. Oh wow. Kakmajam actually tries to not have swears in their streams? Finally, a worthy contender. Fourth category, most funny streamer. Alright, moving on. And for the final OG category, how is their community? Most welcoming community, best community engagement. For FCKP, I have seen more people in chat than I did last year. This year, I think I've seen 3 new people join in 3 different streams, and I don't remember them interacting with anyone else in chat, aka me. And for Kakmajam, there were a few people who interacted with me. Someone was telling jokes, some of your friends were there. I had fun there, that was awesome. And MK, last year I said that the only person I could count on seeing was Supershoffs, but afterwards, another person started to pop up more and more. That person was Luigi. And eventually a flourish of people came up. We're calling this the MK epidemic of 2025. And it ended up turning into a community. People who came in once or twice in 2024, or people who hadn't even heard of MK before 2024. And I'm proud to be a part of that community. So this point obviously goes to MK. Alright, we'll be right back with a few categories after these messages. All right, welcome back. We have Zero Gamer over here. He watches Summer Night Twitch streams. You know, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing splendid. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. You know, how are you enjoying the awards?
I'd say the awards are going just fine.
That's great. That's great. You know, just tell me your whole life story.
Well, I was born.
I'm super bored already. Let's get back to the awards. First new category, Best Variety Streamer. To decide this, I decided how many different games there are out of the past 50 streams. For example, Mario 64 and Mario Odyssey both count towards Mario and don't count as different games. So, for IFCKP, I counted 15 out of 50. For MK, I counted 22 out of 50. And for Kekmajam, I counted 10 out of 25. Alright, looks like MK gets this point, although this could be seen as unfair because his past 50 streams included his Halloween streams where he streamed different horror games with digress. Moving on. Second new category, the most underrated streamer, or the smallest one. Instead of being lazy and giving the points to the person with the least amount of subscribers, I instead compared their most popular streams. Kirkmajum's most popular stream had 88 subscribers, IFCKP's had 196, and MK's had 338. Oh my gosh. It's not even in the same ballpark. Kekmajum gets that point. Honorable mentions! Here are some small streamers here that just didn't make the cut. Whether it's because I found them too late, or they didn't make the criteria, or they just didn't give me permission, or I couldn't find enough info to add to the awards. Let's just begin. Chernobyl Wizard was originally going to be the third contestant, but he stopped streaming and I wasn't able to get more information from his streams. Lux asked me to be in the awards, but I wasn't able to get to another one of their streams. Sawtube was recommended to me from Broshi, might get in next year's awards, and also he is, and I quote, very cool. Jordan Plays Funny. Hey, that's me! Twitch link in the description. Alright, you know what? Well, this year was pretty good, but I think it's time we award the winner. Oh, wait! Yeah, that's right. We have bonus points to give out, baby! IFCKP goes first in no particular order. He gets points for Best Chat Interaction, the OG Streamer, which is streaming for the longest, the Best Comeback of 2025, the Most Iconic Stream Catchphrase, which I think we all know what that catchphrase is.
Bussy.
Clip Machine Award, and Voice Talent Award. Kekmajum gets points for Collaboration of the Year, Clips of the Year, Most Wholesome Streamer of the Bunch, and the Coziest Streamer. And MK gets points for Late Night Legend, which is best after midnight streams, Best Reaction Moments. I think we all know.
Finally, that got on the show. Holy shit. You are driving me insane.
Yeah. Anyways, the Rookie Streamer point, which is basically the opposite of the OG Streamer point, and Best Music on his art streams, and the Best Rage Moment, which, do I even need to explain? Hey guys, I just did a whole bit about how I gave MK the Best On-Stream Pet Award, and then I looked over and saw that I wasn't even recording. Why? Why? Wow, okay, holy crap, MK was actually able to win one for once. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting him to win, so now I gotta make the art. But I'm too lazy, let me just use my powers that I've definitely had since the beginning, since mankind was around, and I'm just gonna poke him. I'm just gonna poke him a little bit, okay? Boop. Oh, wow, that looks really cool. Wait, hold on. I gotta do something real quick. Perfect. Alright, wow, looks like we've made it to the end of the year. Well, I think it's time we all wave goodbye to 2025, and, you know, just remember and prepare for 2026. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the streamers for letting me use your likeness, your names and stuff like that, to feature y'all and broadcast y'all to my subscribers so they can go check you out. Anyways, yeah. But y'all tell me, who do you think should have won? Alright, anyways, oh yeah, I forgot to say my intro. Hello, bonjour, adios. Anyways, yeah. I'll see you guys in 2026. Bye!
You have no idea what I have planned for 2026.